My crypto.com Crowcoin holders. I've got a video for you guys. Today I want to talk about an important update, an important conversation about crypto.com and Crowcoin. I'm going to give you guys my opinion on where I think this coin is going to be headed. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm maxi. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, so we're starting off looking at the crypto.com Crowcoin price chart on the daily time frame. All right, guys. And it looks pretty bearish, I must say. We have the money flow on Market Cipher pretty deep in the red, and it's only getting bigger, unfortunately. Yes, we do have a green dot here on volume, which usually indicates a bottoming signal. But I've been saying for a while, when all the way back here in July of 2024, when we were near, and even back here in January of 2024, when we were at this yellow price level of about 8.0830 cent level, it's a magnet, guys. It is a magnet. And when we were close to it, after we saw this wick, I thought that I had some hopium. I said, hey, you know, if we can get back above this 10-cent price level, I don't expect us to come down here and touch this. But right now, it does look like Crowcoin wants to come down and touch the 0.0830 cent level. It does. And unfortunately, it does, guys. And that is bearish. I know that's really tough. And I know that Cronos chain feels dead right now. I mean, altcoins, the entire altcoin ecosystem feels dead. And this is why this is a very important update. I want to give you guys my honest opinions on Crowcoin right now. I do expect there to be some relief here in the short term. I do expect a potential little bounce, especially if we touch this level. But as of right now, I know you guys are going to hate me for saying this, but I do think that risk is to the downside in the short term, specifically for Crowcoin. Maybe bringing us down to that yellow line, just getting a little bit of a touch. And if you guys do want to take advantage of this volatility, check out in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign-up bonus to Blowfin, as well as 15% off all trading fees for the lifetime account, guys. The prices don't need to only go up to make a profit in the cryptocurrency space. You know, during the bear market, I make a significant amount of money when I'm shorting these altcoins. And I think that there's going to be a lot of opportunity for that when we get there. And no, I'm not saying that we are there just yet, but in the short term, I think it is possible to catch a little bit of these moves to the downside before getting a little bit of relief. So let's really pick apart Cronos and Crowcoin. So Cronos has found its way falling lower and lower, sitting at rank 45, down about 3.69% in the past 7 days, down about 0.19% in the past 24 hours, sitting at a $2.32 billion market cap, more than 50% down from this cycle's high at about a $5 billion market cap when we were sitting around 20 cents. So more than a 50% drawdown, guys. That's quite significant. Now, I made a little post. You guys, if you're following me on crypto Twitter, you know that every day I've been bull posting Crowcoin to $1. I say, if you want to, follow me at 333 Black Sea on Twitter and Instagram. I said day 94 bull posting Crowcoin to $1. My crypto.com holders, it seems like BTC.D, aka Bitcoin dominance, is breaking down. We patiently wait for it to follow through. We need to see the breakdown actually get confirmation before we start saying alt season, alt season, alt season, because I feel like in crypto Twitter and in the crypto YouTube space, anytime Bitcoin dominance makes a little red candle or even a wick, everyone just wants to scream altcoin season. So we need to see that follow through. I say when we see altcoin season happen, it will be when you see Crowcoin make a big move. Repost this, Crow fam, if you think Crow will succeed. Now, I do believe that. I do believe that when altcoin season actually happens, we will see Crowcoin make a move. Now, the question is, will we see an altcoin season? Will we actually see an altcoin season? Or is this time actually different? Is it different? Let me know in the comment section below what you think about that. In my opinion, yes, I do think it is a little bit different. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't get an altcoin season, but I think that it will be to a different tune than it was the past few cycles. When you look at the overall market right now, Bitcoin dominance is trading at 59.69%. When we exclude stablecoins, we're basically sitting at 62.7% Bitcoin dominance. Guys, that's strong. That is strength on Bitcoin dominance. And Bitcoin is trading at 96,200. ETH around $2,700. Been quite a boring week, I must say. And this is, in my opinion, has been decision week. And I will show you why I say that here shortly. But you look at Bitcoin dominance and it looks like it's leveling off. We really wanted to see this break down and really come straight for this 59.94%, this blue line. But hey, we're trading. It looks like we're bottoming out a little bit. But I must say, looking at market cipher, it does look like the money flow is about to turn to the red, which is what you want to see if you want to see altcoins succeed here. If you want to see them succeed sooner rather than later, I have to say. But right now, it does look like we're starting to bottom out a little bit, which is not really what you want to see on Bitcoin dominance. You kind of want to see this break down. And now, where's Bitcoin here, right? Bitcoin is trading and flirting with a very, very important price level, my friends. This is why I'm saying this is decision week. Like, this is decision week for where Bitcoin is headed here in the next coming weeks, like multiple weeks, like into the end of Q1, and really probably is going to set us up for where we're headed for the rest of the first half of 2025. If we break below this yellow trend line here, which we are flirting with right now, unfortunately, on the daily time frame, if we break below it, my line in the sand here is about $94,500. Really don't want to see a break below that. If we do see a break below that, then I'm going to say, hey guys, we're looking at something a little bit different, and the risk is to the downside. We can shake everybody out here. We can see a drawdown, which would be not really what we should be expecting based on February statistics. We should be expecting the bottom to be in already for February. And we already saw this drawdown back here, and even back here, this drawdown all the way down to, where did we come to? Came all the way down to about $91,000 on February 3rd. And that really, in my opinion, was like, okay, this is the low. And I still kind of am getting behind that idea. But guys, you know, phase 3 of the bull market, you know I sound like a broken record when I make these videos. Phase 3 of the bull market, the most volatile, the most trappy, but has the most gains. And I would not be surprised to see that wick come down here and tap this $94,400 price level. But really, guys, we do not want to see daily candle closures below that. If we do, it's probably going to move the market down. You look at market cipher as well. You have a red dot here on the momentum wave with the money flow starting to come into the red on the daily time frame. Let's look at the weekly here for a second. Yeah, the weekly is flirting with some danger here, I must say. We had a weekly candle closure a few hours ago, and it is starting to get a little bit dicey. I have to be honest with you guys. But you look at market cipher, we are coming below the 60 line, which is anytime we're above the 60 line, I say we are in bull market territory. But we did see that play out back here. If you look at this, that huge, when we were trading in that range for like 8 months, the market cooled off. We cooled off for like 8 months, and the momentum wave came down below the 60, and then we got another rally to the upside. Sure, that could happen, and that could be really in line with this 4-year cycle. At the end of 2025, like the cycle ending, and let's say Q4 2025, it's possible. I think there's a less likelihood of that happening, but hey, if we start to see that play out, that can happen. Now, let's talk about Crocoin a little bit here, because I'm talking about how this time could be a little bit different. If we do see this drawdown, really, we could be looking at the end of Q4 for alt season, and maybe we don't even get alt season. I know that sounds crazy, and I'm not trying to just get on the bandwagon with everyone else saying that. You guys know, if you've been watching, how I've been talking about altcoins and how I think that they're going to perform, but this time is a little bit different. There's over 12 million cryptocurrencies now. Back in 2020 and 2017, there was only a couple thousand, and I think that even in 2021, 2022, we only had like 3,000. It wasn't much. But there's 11 or 12 million coins now, guys. There's massive dilution, and a lot of these coins are getting it's just exit liquidity. People are putting their money in. That money is getting pulled off of the chain. It's getting pulled out of the cryptocurrency space. It's a lot of bad actors at play right now. We saw the Argentinian rug pull. We saw, literally, there's so many. There's so many meme coins that are just rugging every single day. I think the best performing YouTube video on crypto last month was a video about how to set up a rug pull, and it had like 800,000 views in a week. Not a good look and not good for altcoins. But if we do start to see Bitcoin play out where it starts to break down below this level here at 94K, and we start to trade around here, we're probably looking for a multi-month correction. And I know you guys don't want to hear that, and that could be setting us up for an altcoin season at the end of Q4 2025. Now, I must say, though, there is a chance that that happens and we don't have the altcoin season. There is a chance of that playing out. Really, this cycle is different because in previous cycles, it would be, how can I make more profit with altcoins because it outperforms Bitcoin? Well, that has kind of changed this cycle and last cycle, and it's become harder and harder to outperform Bitcoin. And you look at Bitcoin dominance, and it tells the story. It really does. You look at the weekly time frame here, and you look at this, Bitcoin dominance has been rallying for literally 2.5 years. Let's measure this here. We are talking about 165 weeks. 165 weeks, so 3 years of Bitcoin rallying versus altcoins. And yes, you have your outliers. You have Solana. You have some meme coins if you get in and get out and you trade. But as an investment, Bitcoin has been the best risk to reward ratio, in my opinion. And I do think that crypto.com is going to succeed because it doesn't matter rain or shine in the cryptocurrency space because the exchanges profit. Sure, they make a little bit more money when it's a bull market because people are excited, but this bull market, maybe not so much because altcoins have not really been making moves, and altcoins is what drives retail into the space. But I do think that crypto.com will be successful. It is successful. The real question, guys, is will Crocoin succeed with crypto.com? And I have to be honest, I don't quite know. I think it's turned more into a reward token than a actual utility token like what it used to be. I think there really needs to be a burn of supply to drive speculation into the overall Cronos ecosystem. And I know a lot of people have questionable thoughts about that, but that's really kind of like the last stand, in my opinion, of what needs to be done to bring retail speculation to Crocoin. Now, I will also say that when it comes to altcoins, I really was curious on how we were going to see the move from meme coins back to utility plays. And I think that I'm seeing it play out in real time as we see people get absolutely beaten up and battered by these meme coins. Rug pull, hack, rug pull, rug pull, rug pull. The president launches a coin, extracts billions of dollars of meme coin liquidity. And now people are saying, hey, whoa, what can I buy that's not going to immediately go to zero or be cut down 90%? And I think that's how we're going to see utility plays come back to life here. And that maybe will be Crocoin. We'll have to see, guys. Let me know in the comments section below what you think about this. I know this is somewhat of a bearish video. I just needed to get this off my chest and explain to you guys where my thoughts were for Crocoin. I hold Crocoin. I have hundreds of thousands of Crocoin, but it does not make a large position in my portfolio. I've been selling my staking rewards for the past couple of years, and I really am bullish on Crow. I just really want to see crypto.com kind of shift what they're doing with Crocoin, because I think that it could be a much better coin. When you look at CZ, Binance, and BNB coin, that coin has performed very, very well. And what they're doing, crypto.com could easily do as well. But guys, if you like this type of content, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.